Hello, my name is Andrew Gulley, and there's one habit in which most students find their failure in not only school, but in life. You probably have done it even this week. Students may say, I'll do it tonight or I'll do it later, just constant pushback, which results in the assignment probably not being completed. Whether this leads to low grades or standstill of success in life, the procrastination has consequences. I myself many times have seen the adverse effects of this procrastination on my grade and in life. It can result in a zero or just, take away from your work ethic and lead to failure. We all have pushed something back in life, whether it be a phone call, going to bed late, or a school assignment in this case. That can severely hurt yourself and put its success at a standstill. Today, I will tell you two examples of harmful procrastination. First, I'll tell you about Aesop's fable, The Ant and the Grasshopper, to reflect a more dire sense of procrastination. Next, I'll tell you a story of my own, which has less severe consequences but still harmful. Today, we'll begin with Aesop's fable, The Ant and the Grasshopper. The Ant and the Grasshopper is a more widely known of Aesop's fables, so I'll start with a concise summary of it. As retold by the website Aesop's Fables and retrieved on February 1st, 2026, Aesop tells of a strong-willed and hardworking ant who spends his summer days preparing and just being smart for the upcoming winter. In contrast, Aesop tells of a souciant grasshopper who plays, doesn't have adequate shelter, and doesn't have the amount of food needed. Think of a forest during the winter. Lots of snow, not a lot of places to sleep and get warm, just something that you want to be prepared for. Furthermore, when the winter finally comes, the grasshopper, the carefree grasshopper, is now left with no food, no shelter, and is in desperate need of resources. He seeks out the one person that he knows and which was well prepared, the ant. The ant, however, tells him that he should spend his days more prepared and declines him, leaving the grasshopper with no food and no shelter. This story really shows us that the negative effects of procrastination in a more, not as much relevant today, but still a good picture. Let's look at a more relevant comparison since thankfully we don't have to get our own food. For me, since middle school, I've had constant problems with procrastination in life, specifically in schoolwork. Everyone submits an assignment or two late, but however, it was way more for me, constantly. The main problem in this was the phone. I spent so much time on my phone instead of doing schoolwork. Everything from I'll do it later while watching YouTube or opening my computer and just constantly scrolling. Whatever the case, I was pushing it off. What became of my habit of procrastination was ultimately time wasted and success just put to a standstill. What I came to know from this is that it is harmful to all aspects of success and just a plague in life. While my long-lasting battle did not result in the same level of consequences that the grasshopper faced, it still took a toll on me and was just showing of laziness. As explained through Aesop's fable and her account of my own life, procrastination is harmful and best to focus on self-control and discipline to stay focused toward the goal in which you seek to achieve. Thank you. Are there any questions?